Good, happy Friday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, man arrested after Hampton standoff ordered held without bail. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9, Andy Hirschberger.
I'm the neighbor with the orange tractor. I mow, I grow, and care for this place I call home. I'm always on the move, getting work done, because I want to be the best version of me. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series tractor and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing. This is why I do it. Kubota.
Chapel Tractor, where you'll notice the difference since 1955.
Michael Ellis is wanted in Massachusetts on charges of assault and battery with a weapon and 2 counts of armed robbery. Police say they spent several hours trying to coax him out of a home in Hampton last night before he was arrested. It was a tense scene on Fairfield Drive in Hampton Thursday as police and a SWAT team attempted to get a man wanted in Massachusetts out of a house. Police say they got a tip that the suspect, 22-year-old Michael Ellis, was staying in Hampton. Charlie Blackmore says his mom owns the house and he is friends with Ellis, who he calls Sam. Blackmore says Ellis had been staying with him for a few days. He adamantly maintains his friend's innocence, saying he believes he was not coming out of the house because he was scared.
I've known him for about a year, and he was staying here because he was just trying to hang out, you know? He's my friend, like he's my brother. He took me in when I was homeless, fed me, took care of me. So I was trying to hang out with my good friend, that's about it.
It was just after 7 last night when police were finally able to get Ellis out of the house.
He did not surrender on his own. He was given multiple opportunities to surrender, which he did not. He was found hiding in a crawl space in the building, and he was pulled down from the crawl space.
Officials say no shots were fired during the standoff, but police did deploy gas canisters in an attempt to draw Ellis out of the house. Authorities say he was not armed. Again, Ellis is scheduled to be arraigned here in Seabrook on charges of being a fugitive from justice and resisting arrest. Reporting live in Seabrook, I'm Andy Hirschberger, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Judge denies motion to dismiss case and trial of Michelle Carter. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
Ready for summer? Seasons 4 Lexington has the best selection of outdoor furniture and accessories, from porch, patio, and deck furniture to statuary, fountains, and more. Our garden center has perennials, annuals, trees, and shrubs arriving daily. Seasons 4, the outdoor living store. A crucial milestone in the trial of Michelle Carter. She's accused of encouraging and pressuring her boyfriend, Conrad Roy, to commit suicide. The 18-year-old was found dead in his pickup truck 3 years ago, suffering from carbon monoxide poisoning. Prosecutors claim Carter sent texts and spoke to Roy on the phone, pressuring him even after he had second thoughts. In the middle of the trial, the defense has argued to dismiss the charges, claiming the prosecution has not proven that Carter caused his death.
It is speech to commit suicide. Suicide, there is no statute in Massachusetts outlawing suicide. There is no statute in Massachusetts saying it is against the law to assist or help in a suicide. The evidence shows in the text messages Conrad Roy specifically asked Michelle, "Do you want to help me?"
By telling him to get back in the car when he was hesitant, when he didn't want to do it. That is exactly the causation. And the medical examiner said it's suicide. She's not the final determiner of what the crime here is. You are.
After taking about an hour and 20 minutes to...
Okay, and there you go on that report. Commission chooses new name for Lewiston Auburn if cities merge. Let's take a listen to this video from WMTW News 8 in Maine.
The group working towards merging Lewiston and Auburn has chosen a name for the proposed joint city. That name? Lewiston-Auburn. The commission says the name honors the histories of both cities and remains familiar to residents. Runners-up included Great Falls and Androscoggin. We asked people in the LA area what they think of the new name and the idea that Lewiston and Auburn can join together, share services, and save money.
I think it could probably be confusing because people are going to be like, do you live in Lewiston or Auburn?
I think Lewiston and Auburn should stay separate. They have been separate for years. There's a tradition here, and I just believe it should stay. Governments never save money.
Now, Twin Cities voters will vote on the Lewiston-Auburn merger in November.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And if you live in the Maine area, I want to hear from you. Let us know what you think. Do you think it should just stay Lewiston, Auburn, or should they merge together? Let me know and comment below. Now let's take a look at your stock market and see where your stock market closed for this Friday evening. And here's a look at your stock market. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your S&P 500 index closed in the red and went down. Your Nasdaq closed in the red and went down. Our USS 2K closed in the green and went up, and VIX closed in the green and went up. Nasdaq closes 1.8% lower post worst week of the year as big tech stocks tank. U.S. stocks closed mixed on Friday on pressure from this year's best performance sector, technology. Trump deflects questions about possible tapes of Comey meeting. Let's take a listen to this video from ABC News.
What pulled Henry? Advil liquid gels make pain a distant memory. Nothing works faster, stronger, or longer. What? Pain Advil.
Fact, people spend less time lying awake with aches and pains with Advil PM than with Tylenol PM. Advil PM combines the #1 pain reliever with the #1 sleep aid. Gentle, non-habit forming Advil PM for a healing night's sleep.
Mr. President, I want to get back to James Comey's testimony. You suggested he didn't tell the truth in everything he said. He did say under oath that you told him to let the Flynn, you said you hoped the Flynn investigation, you could like...
I didn't say that.
So he lied about that?
Well, I didn't say that. I mean, I will tell you, I didn't say that.
And did he ask you to pledge his
And there'd be
loyalty?
nothing wrong if I did say it, according to everybody that I've read today, but I did not say that.
And did he ask for a pledge of loyalty from you? That's another thing he said.
No, he did not.
So he said those things under oath. Would you be willing to speak under oath to give your version of
100%. I didn't say under oath. I hardly know the man. I'm not going to say, I want you to pledge allegiance. Who would do that? Who would ask a man to pledge allegiance under oath? I mean, think of it. I hardly know the man. It doesn't make sense. No, I didn't say that, and I didn't say the other.
So if Robert Mueller wanted to speak with you about that,
I would be glad to
talk
tell him exactly what I just told you, Jim.
And you seem to be hinting that there are recordings of those conversations.
I'm not hinting anything. I'll tell you about it over a very short period of time. Okay? Okay. Do you have a question here?
When will you tell us about the recordings?
Over a fairly short period of time.
Are there tapes, sir?
Oh, you're going to be very disappointed when you hear the answer. Don't worry.
Okay, and there you go on that video. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Friday night. Good night, everyone. Bye.